Hey peeps, it's ScouseMouse here, back with my blind playthrough of Final Fantasy XII. I hope you enjoyed the last episode where we did all hunts, but today we're going to be cracking on with the story. I just thought I'd let you know that the last couple of hunts that I got from the Clan Centurio that I said I'd just pick up off camera were these three. The Carrot, which I think we did pick it up on camera. The Battle on the Big Bridge, which I think is one that Claudio has been eager for me to do for a long time. The Mystery Man on the Bridge, and a Dark Rumor. So they're the three that we've got at the moment, not counting the annoying one that's in the rain, and then the annoying one that's in the sewers. But yeah, anyway, we're doing main story stuff today, which is why I am here. Don't want to waste any time, so I thought I'd start exactly where we need to be, which is at the Feywood. Oh, Jesus, that's a nice introduction, isn't it? I have very bad memories of this place. Very bad. Oh yeah, one shot on them like a boss now. Okay, not quite, not all of them, but yeah. Very bad memories of this place. We came here first, and there was this kind of like, I don't know what it was, some kind of like iron golem thing, and it just proper like obliterated us, and we got swamped by like 5 or 6 of these, and then there was the iron golem thing, and there he is, Golem A. Let's try and take him on. Oh, what a joke. Yeah, I did come here. I can only assume like way too early, so now is a more correct time to come. Is this the Prima Rift or whatever? Yeah, I love the music for this place. Might be my favourite music in the game so far. The music in this snowy place is 10 out of 10. Anyway, that's not the way we're going. Yeah, so it's one of those things. I was thinking about this the other day, that like it seems like, because you know when I did those hunts the other day, I was quite OP because and I did a couple of them gave me a little bit of a struggle. But a lot of them were very easy. I mean, you know, tougher than a regular enemy, but not like boss standard or anything. Why am I looking at the map? I've got it right there on the screen. Yeah, tougher than a regular enemy, but not boss standard. And I think that's because I've kind of done a load of main game stuff, and I could have done them earlier. But I was thinking about it, and I don't see it as a problem. Because I don't feel like I don't need to have like super intense difficulty all the time to get enjoyment. And that's not to say I don't love difficulty, because, you know, I love Dark Souls, I love Bloodborne, I love Sekiro, I love Mega Man, I love Cuphead, I love Celeste, I love hard games. So it's not that I don't like hard games, it's just that I don't need it to be super hard all the time to be kind of fun. Is this the way to go? Oh god, what the hell just happened to us? Two of us have been blinded. Where are we? We're still in the Feywood. Okay, let's just go. Oh, it's one of these places like the Zetinin Caves where our little, in the top right, it's all fuzzy. Not like it really matters. Anyway, yeah, so my point kind of was that it feels like you're gonna be OP at something, aren't you? Whichever way, like, either you do all the main game stuff first, and then you're going to be OP when it comes to doing the hunts, or, which is, this other way around is kind of the way I've done it more, I would say, is that you do loads of hunts and a bit of grinding and bits and bobs, and then it ends up making the main game too easy. Or maybe the main game just isn't that hard. I've heard people say that the main game was a bit nerfed in this, and it's not that hard. Which again, I don't think, like, it's not a major flaw, I don't think. But yeah, I guess if you do all the main game stuff first, then you're going to find the hunts dead easy. And if you do all the hunts first, you're going to find the main game dead easy, because you'll have leveled up loads and got all good equipment and loads of money and stuff. So, I mean, I suppose what everybody's going to say is do a bit of both. You should do a mixture. And I guess, yeah. I mean, I have done a mixture. I haven't gone totally berserk on one or the other, but Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I think the difficulty is fine. Like, it's kind of like mostly pleasant and pretty chill, but there are definitely certain enemies where they've got kind of crazy status effects, or they whack some status effects on you that force you to, you know, you can't just autopilot it all. And then every now and then you get a random Esper fight, and you definitely cannot take your eye off the ball for one of them. Which reminds me, I have discovered another Esper, because I went down into the waterways. I've got another Esper. Well, that's not true. I haven't got another Esper. I saw another Esper fight. It went very badly, and I left. I mean, I wouldn't have done it anyway off camera, because there's that, like, that's the kind of thing. I don't mind doing the odd little hunt off camera and stuff, but there's absolutely no way I'd do like a big optional boss or something off camera. So yeah, discovered him, it. And oh, hello. Long time no see, Mr. E. Oh, he's reflecting. How very. Ouch. Okay. Be very careful, Fran, stop attacking. Thank you. Last thing we want is that again. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Fran away, because she's just gonna keep doing magic, isn't she? And then I want someone physical. Physical. There we go. And that way, there's nothing to be reflected. It's nice to give someone else a turn anyway, isn't it? But yeah, so I want to go back to that, but it went very badly. So I thought I'll go back to it in a little bit. I mean, one thing it did do was, which almost just ended the fight there and then, was to cast. I can't remember if I think it was disable and immobilize. Maybe it did both of them. And I think it only did it on 2 of my 3 people. But yeah, it made the fight almost impossible when most of my people didn't have the ability to move. That kind of makes fighting hard optional bosses a bit tricky. So I have got 1 black belt. I think it's called black belt. I've got a black belt. I've got 1 thing that makes you immune to. I don't need to save it. Let's save it anyway. I've got 1 thing that makes you immune to disable and immobility. Is that the word? I don't know. You know what I mean. And I think I'm going to try and find an accessory shop and see and buy some more. And if I can buy some more and I can stop him doing that, then at least I've got a chance. But even when I was doing... Ooh, slip and slide. Even when I was doing damage to him, it was still like, you know, barely scratching the surface. Right, so we are going this. We are taking this path. I mean, it's been a while. What on earth is going on? Wake up! Okay, who's asleep? Oh, I can't even... Right, get you out of there for Penelo. Penelo's good. She's got a sword. Okay, this is going less easy. Like, you know, I thought I was just gonna like breeze through this like it was a total joke, but not so much. I can't move because I'm asleep. Why is no one... Surely someone must have a gambit that involves waking people up when they're asleep. How is that not a thing? What would it be? It would be Echo Hair? No, that's Silence, isn't it? What's the... Oh, Princess Kiss. Okay. Ally Any, I think. There we go. Whack that on. Stick it up there somewhere. Now you can wake up Vaughn, and then we'll just destroy them easily. Because Vaughn is an absolute monster with his Deathbringer. 6,800 damage he's just done in 1 hit there. 6,800? That is absurd. That's like, if I mean, obviously, I guess it's all relative to how much health the enemies have got. But you know, if this was any other Final Fantasy game, that would be like proper end game levels of damage, that is. There we go. That must have been one freak hit though, because... Ooh, a feather... Ah! Okay, trophies. Yeah, that must have been... like a critical hit or something, because none of the other attacks were doing anywhere near that kind of damage. Okay, so I think we're going to stick with Vaughn, Ash, Penelo at the moment, because again, I don't want to have a magical person when there's those people around who might cast Reflect and then it's just going to be annoying. Oh, go and help Penelo. What's she doing? She's getting involved on her own. She's trying to take 2 down on her own. Okay. Right. We know where we're going. Just follow the path. Yes, so we are trying to go to... I can't remember what it's... Giruvegan? It might say here. Giruvegan. In pursuit of Balthea, Sid, Balthea's dad. That is the plan. That is what we're doing here. Where are we? Oh god, we're in the hen mines again. Okay. Just from the past. What are we doing here? I can only assume this is the way. Oh, come on. It's just a bat, peeps. Although, actually. I can either drop Vaughn, or actually I'll drop... Damn, okay. Basically, they're flying, aren't they? So I want to have people who can attack ranged enemies. Everyone is just curing at the moment. Stop curing yourselves and do some bloody damage. Right, oh my god. Just kill the stupid thing so that we can then... I can kind of rearrange my team the way I want to. Oh my god, what is... What is even happening here? Getting killed by stupid little... Right, let's get Balthea out with his gun. He won't have any messing around. Shoot him, Balthea. Shoot him. Right. Okay. I'll go with Vaughn, but I'll give him his crossbow back. Just for now, I like the fact that I've got that there as a backup. You know, any kind of fighting enemies come along. Oh, sorry, any flying enemies come along, and it's like, yep, I can just slip that out. It's slightly weaker, but you know. What? Oh, hang on, there's a switch here. I was gonna say that's this is an anticlimactic little thing. Where's the switch? Hello? Unless it's the other side? Oh man, don't even tell me this is like not the way to go. Giruvegan, better start by exploring the Feywood beyond Golmore Jungle. Well yeah, that's what I'm doing. And this is as far as it's taken me. I don't think there was anywhere else to go, was there? I can't reach a switch. There's no switch around here that is reachable. I'm reluctant to leave because... What are all these, like, ghosts? I'm reluctant to leave just because if this is the right way to go and I've missed it, then kind of... It's like now that I've decided it's not the right way to go, I'm never going to go back that way. Oh, I'm so confused. This is... it's all dead ends. The only way to go is the hen mines, but why would I want to go back to the hen mines? Proper confused. Right, I went back to Balfenheim Port because there's clearly nothing else there that I can see. And this was the kind of next area that we went to automatically after killing Sid. And I don't think I ever Like, I don't think I ever left here on foot. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just teleported out of here back to the Feywood because it kind of told me to go to the Feywood. But I don't think I've explored the depths of this, but Cerobi Steppe. So I don't know. Maybe this is a way I haven't been before. So what better way to go than a way I haven't been? Dun, 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 dun. But you know, I've been thinking about this. I've been hearing people chat. Hang on a minute. Let's get the crossbow back out. People chatting on Twitter about what's the best. You know, what's the best. You know, what are your kind of top Final Fantasy games in terms of story? What are your top Final Fantasy games in terms of gameplay and whatever? And honestly, like, you know, so I was thinking about it for all the different categories. I think for story-wise, like, it's out. In fact, I'll come back to another interesting topic about this that I kind of thought about the other day. But story-wise, my favourite is 10. Even though I've always said that my favourite game is 7. Story-wise, I think 7 is the best. Sorry, I think 10 is the best. Or at least it's my favourite. There is no best, is there? It's just a personal opinion. I guess it's kind of, I like a story that's really kind of like touching, and that's one of the things I was going to say about this game. It's not a kind of necessarily a negative point about this. It's just personal preference. Catch him while he's asleep. It's just personal preference. But this, and I was talking to Claudio about it, and it's similar to. This is quite similar to Final Fantasy VI in the sense that the story is not really. It's not a personal story. It's not like this game is not, you know, one person's personal journey to do something. The story is really about the world, and it's about world building, and 6 is like that, and that's why I didn't get on well with the story of 6, because I don't know, I like there to be, you know, a Cloud and an Aeris, a Yuna and a Tidus, that kind of like, you know, like it's all about them, isn't it? And I think I'm not going to spoil what happens in either of those games, but you know, there are some very sad moments in both of them, and I think that just kind of touches me more than a story like this. So yeah, I like that, you know, so the story in this is not like super grab me or anything. You know, it's okay. But whereas 10 is probably my favorite story. But gameplay wise, I genuinely like, so it was like list your top 3 kind of top 3 Final Fantasies just based on like combat, the combat system. And I think this might be number 1. I put it number 1 when I replied. In the heat of the moment, maybe. Oh god. Nice little treat for us there. I thought we might be able to sneak through. It was not to be. They love doing that, don't they? They love putting the traps as you come through a loading screen. Like, that's fair. But yeah, and it made me think that maybe I actually like 10 more than 7, which is that would be a crazy revelation to me. Maybe it is just nostalgia that makes me say I like 7 more than 10. That either way, they're certainly very close for me. But I was just thinking, actually, I think 10's got the better story, and I think it's got the better combat as well. It hasn't got the better music, although I mean there are some proper belters in 10. I mean, Zanarkand. I've always said this, Zanarkand, to Zanarkand, I think it's called To Zanarkand, although I was listening to the soundtrack on my iPod the other day, and it was just called Zanarkand, and I thought it was called To Zanarkand. Whatever. That song. I've always said that I think that is the best individual song from a game ever, I think. That I absolutely love that song. But as an overall soundtrack, 7 beats 10, I think. So 7's got the better soundtrack, but 10 has got the better story and the better like combat, in my opinion. And that's like, when you think of it like that, I mean, they're like surely the two biggest factors. How can I not say that 10 is better than 7? Where the hell am I? Oh, what? No! I've been here before. What's that? What is that marker? Is that a hunt? A hunt marker? But it could be. I don't think I've got anything in this part of the world. Lushu Mines, Salaka. No, that's not. Maybe that marker is where I'm supposed to be going. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna head to the marker and see what happens. And either way, while we're doing it, we can chat some more about Final Fantasy. So yeah, so I think it's kind of a bit of a, I don't know, it was a bit of a revelation. I was thinking, if I think 10's story is better, and I think the gameplay is better, and I probably think the sphere grid is better, then what is it that I think is better about, I mean, apart from the soundtrack, what is it that I think makes 7 better than 10? I can't, although, I mean, to me a soundtrack is a very important part of the game, but I can't place a game above purely based on that. Or can I? I don't know, you can do what you want. I don't know, I'm just, part of me is thinking maybe I need to put aside that nostalgia that I have for 7. And don't get me wrong, I've got nostalgia for 10 as well, but less so. Maybe. And maybe there's an element of like, I don't know if you think this, there's an element of like when you've spent such a large part of your life saying something is your favourite, I always feel like you feel a bit attached to it and you don't want to change it. Like, good example of this actually is I spent, like Metallica were my favourite band from the age of about 7. And like absolutely, like my older brothers used to listen to them, and that's what got me into them. And yeah, so I loved them from the age of about 7 until about 20 or 25 maybe. And I was like, loved them, favourite band by a mile, and then I just like, don't get me wrong, I still love the early stuff, but their later stuff is average at best. And I just like, it's like I didn't want to admit that they weren't my favourite band anymore. Because I don't know, it's almost like I felt like I owed it to them. Like I'd stuck with them for so long, such a big portion of my life. It would be like either a betrayal of them or a betrayal of me. I don't know, to say that they weren't my favourite band anymore. This clearly isn't the way to go, by the way. It's these crews. I've reunited the son and the dad. Huh? So you defeated the menace of Sochin Palace? I suppose even my father can pick a winner, given an infinite number of chances. So you've defeated the menace of Sochin. Well done. You're in danger of showing signs of promise. I may even use you again one day. Here's your reward, richly deserved. I always respect a job well done, and I found my son to boot. 1,000 gil and 3 remedies. Lovely. I've gone the wrong way though, haven't I? Clearly. I reckon I should be going back to the Sorobi step. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. What the hell? This is so weird. I've not once ever in this game have I been in a situation where I didn't know where to go. I mean, it's not the end of the world, because it's kind of, while I'm doing this kind of like mindless combat, it's a perfect chance to just chat. So yeah, it's kind of like, so maybe that's part of it. Maybe it's that I don't want to let go of that idea that 7 is my favorite game of all time. And to be honest, like, part of me is is already letting go of the idea that Shenmue might be my favorite game. I always said that Shenmue was my favorite game, and I said that Final Fantasy VII was my favorite game, just because in my head it was so close I couldn't pick one, so I just said both. Which I think is fair. And don't get me wrong, like, I don't know, maybe Shenmue 3 has just slightly tarnished my memories a little bit. One day I'll go back and play 1 and 2 again. I certainly won't be going back and playing 3 again, that's for sure. But one day I'll go back and play 3 again, and 1 and 2 again, and I'll probably be like, oh yeah, this is still top tier. Or at least top tier in my nostalgia-soaked brain. Right, we're back on the Sorobi Steppe. There must be an area where we haven't been. Okay, well there is quite a lot of areas that we haven't been. Let's go to them. I mean, usually there's something marked on the map though, isn't there? So, as it is, this just looks like it. It looks like when we go there, we're just going to get more empty fields. But, you know, that's not necessarily true. We'll have a good look around. So anyway, yeah. So I would say that 12, my point is that I started a very long time ago, is that the combat in 12 might be my favorite combat of any Final Fantasy. I just love how fluid it is and how there's no loading times, and, you know, I can just kind of do exactly what I'm doing now. Just, you know, chill out, go across the land, kill things as I go. Once you've got your gambit set up, there's very little kind of struggle involved. You know, occasionally you have to go, hang on, things are going badly, I'll jump in and fix it. But a lot of the time it's just like, and to be honest, like, it's all, like some would say, oh, well, it takes all the, you know, takes all the button pressing out of it. But let's face it, when you're walking through Final Fantasy 7 or 10 or whatever, it's like, yeah, you've got to press the buttons, but you know what you're gonna, like, when you just come up against a regular enemy in Final Fantasy 7 or 10 or any Final Fantasy, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I always have like I always inevitably end up with like an exact pattern. You know, like you get to a point where you know that an enemy will die if you do one physical attack with Cloud and you do lightning with Tifa or a bolt, and you do one physical attack with Barret. So once you know that that's like that particular enemy will die with an attack, and a bolt, then you go into that fight and you just do that. And it's like, so is there really that much skill involved in pressing the buttons rather than just telling the game in advance that's what I want to do? Do you know what I mean? Like, really, it doesn't make much difference against regular enemies, I don't think. Maybe there's an argument for there being a bit more strategy involved in bosses, but I think most regular enemies in most Final Fantasies, you're going through a pretty automated process in your brain anyway, so why not just fully automate it and save yourself the hassle? But yeah, so a couple of people have commented about the fact that I'm really enjoying 12 and how, you know, and I've commented basically saying, you know, good luck going back to like a traditional Final Fantasy after this. And I've thought the same. It's like, it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be crazy when I play a Final Fantasy game after this and I have to actually like choose attack. I have to actually tell my people what to do. It's going to be wild. I don't know. But yeah, so I think, I mean, let me know what you think. What like of your Final Fantasy, out of the Final Fantasy games, which one do you think's got like the best story? Which one's got the best soundtrack? Which one's got the best gameplay? Like, I prefer, I've said this just before, but I prefer, obviously I think this is probably #1 for combat. And X takes its place above 7, just because X is like proper turn-based, and so there's no like, I don't really like, I know some people would say, oh well, it's part of the skill, but I don't really like the fact that you're rushed. to make your decisions. Like 10, because it's proper turn-based, you can take as long as you want, and you can really get, you know, you can really like plan out your strategy and take your time and think, right, this is what I'm gonna do to like, and especially because you can see, when the enemy's moves are coming, you can be like, okay, well, I've got 2 turns before the next, you know, before the next hit lands from the boss. So, and you kind of, you'll probably know what the boss, a boss might only have a couple of different moves. So you're like, right, I know he's going to do this certain move that's going to take 1,000 off each of us. There, and I've got 2 turns before that's going to happen. So I've got kind of 2 turns to do something about it. And I just think, yeah, I just like the fact that you can just plan a bit more strategically with, when it's proper turn-based. So that's why. And also I love the fact that you can switch in and out your characters. That's amazing. Like, and I do every fight to spread the experience, just like I do in Pokemon. Swap everyone in and out every fight, max out that experience. Yeah, I love that you can do that, and it doesn't waste a turn to do it. It doesn't like use up a turn to bring someone in and out, because if it used up a turn like it does in Pokemon, it would put you off doing it, I think. But yeah, so 12, then 10, then 7 for me in combat terms. Story-wise, I think I'd go 10, then 7, then 9, probably. Just because 8 was so confusing. Well, I gotta say, I've pretty much done the whole... Oh, it's raining now. Not like that's any help. I have pretty much done the full circuit of this area. I have. And to absolutely no success. Right, okay, I'm gonna go back to Balfamheim Port or whatever it's called, and just see what's going on down there. I might just flee my way there. I don't need the experience. I've got so much experience based on the fact that, and so much loot as well, based on the fact that I've been running around like a headless chicken, killing everything in sight, and spending a lot of time going nowhere. So I will save at the top of my HP and magic points, and then maybe there was someone I didn't speak to here or something. Because we got here, didn't we? And then there was the pirates. There was there was the boy and the girl that we met, and they were mates with like Redis or something. Hardy pirate. Arr, you talking to me? What? Not going to Giruvegan? Where's that? Me, I prefer working to rambling after a day of working and a night of drinking. Indeed. Here's where I'll just like, I don't know, I'll walk in some corridor and it'll just be like, cutscene, and I'll be like, God damn it. I mean, it's fine because we've had a good old chat, but I feel like, I don't know if I've done shopping since when we got here. Immune to stop. Yeah. Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like I feel like we've done a lot of chatting, so that it's been worth it. But I haven't really. I don't feel like I've actually achieved anything this episode. Not so long ago, there was 2 pirate groups vying for control of this place. Port shut down for days. Then Redis came along, got everyone working together. Quite the man, that one. Where is he? I wish you could give me a nudge. The white cap. What's the white cap? Bum, 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 bum. We've been here before. This is where I don't think there's any new adventures. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? When did these all come in? Right, give me a second. Because this is like, this is going to take ages for me to just like go yes, 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 yes from about 10 different hunts. So I'm just going to accept all these and get them added to my list. Right, I bowed down. I looked it up. I was sick of just going around in circles. And I can't believe it. Apparently I was supposed to go the place that I already was about half an hour ago, at least. But I can't. It was not on the map. That's what you get for relying on the map, I guess. Like, A what? A dense mist prevents you from advancing? Okay. Thank God. I thought it was about to go. Nope, you've gone the wrong way. What's going on here? I can't believe how much time. Like, I'd be raging if it wasn't for the fact that 4X makes this game, like, it makes being lost a joy. 4X, it really does. If it wasn't for 4X, yeah, I'd have been losing my mind. But as it is, it's, you know, even though I've been lost for a long time, it's not felt that bad. What the hell are you? Ah! Attack of the plant! Okay. Boss fight. Whoa, hang on, steady on. Rafflesia. Okay, so they've got reflect on, which means I should very rapidly stop. I need to get rid of Fran. Yes. I managed to just pull her out before she'd started. Okay, we'll go with Penelo instead then, I think. Yeah, because Penelo's got her sword. Oh! See, this is the downside of, actually, do you know what? No, it's fine. I'll leave him with the crossbow. I was going to say he could be using... This is ridiculous. But it's that I've done all those hunts and everything, haven't I? And this is the side effect of that. The hunt, the grind, the getting lost and the getting loads of level ups and the... Oh! Hang on. Oh no. He thought he was gonna... He thought, oh, I've got a second phase! No, I haven't. I haven't got it in me. No. It's so cool that the hair crystal shield, and then it kind of... I know it sounds stupid because all games do it now, but the hair... Like, these little kind of cutscene things... I guess it's not a cutscene, but you know what I mean? These little bits incorporate what equipment you're actually using. And that crystal shield does look like a beast. Okay. Now what? Guess just keep going. What is this? Like we can see like ghost. That looked like a ghost of Vaughn. And obviously we just saw a ghost of I can't remember his name. I know it's not Rex. It's the other one. Can't remember his name. Ash's husband. But yeah, oh god, this guy's got a bit more H. Oh no, Vaughn's been confused. Don't start attacking your own teammates. Okay, this guy has got some monstrous health. He is a juggernaut, what can you say? He's got shell and protect on. Nothing that we can't whittle down slowly. Actually, I could bring Fran back into the team now. Because, hello, the baddies are getting involved. You guys are a joke, though. You are not a juggernaut. I do quite like, I've got to say, though, as much, I do like Fran. And she is in my A team. But I do really like Penelo as well. Which is funny, because I heard that Penelo and Vaughn are like the ones that everyone hates. And I can kind of see why. I think it's just I think my opinion has just been changed because the particular jobs that I gave them. Like Vaughn is like my absolute monster tank. If I'd have made someone else a big monster tank, then I probably wouldn't like Vaughn so much. But yeah, I think, and I quite like a Feywood candle. The candle reveals hidden areas on your map of the Feywood. Okay. I was going to say, we're still in the Feywood. Cross the mist and head south through the Feywood. Easier said than done. I don't know. It's been alright so far. Yeah, I just really like Penelo's kind of monk slash, like, now she's like a ninja sword wielder. And she's got a, you know, as I everyone knows I'm a big fan of. She's got HP for days. I think she's got the most HP out of anyone in my whole team. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but whatever. A Feywood glyph. Examine the pattern. Voiceless words chime within your head. In this sanctum shall the pilgrim find truth and illusion both. Illusion betokens the true way. Illusion betokens the true way. Okay. This is gonna be some crazy riddle. Oh, it's gonna be like the Lost Woods in Zelda, where you have to kind of... you have to go a certain way to get through it. I hope not. Because... oh, hello, who are you? Oh my god, he's a behemoth. Yeah, I don't do well at puzzles. Okay. I'm just gonna follow the map. Seems as good a way as any. Although that didn't see me. That didn't do me too well earlier. I really need to get to a crystal. I rambled on it. I feel bad because I feel like I've done... like, let's charge. We can take on anything in this area. Let's go! I want to get to some, you know, something going on, or at least get... I want to get to a crystal. I need to save. I spelled... oh, hang on a minute. We're going nowhere. I've just realised we're going nowhere. Let's read the riddle again. In this sanctum shall the pilgrim find truth and illusion both. Illusion betokens the true way. Ah, okay. So that looks like a certain... ah. So the path of illusion is the true way. And then... ah. Oh! No, don't run off! Keep your eye on the ball, man. Is this going to have this, a different riddle? Illusion betoken... no, okay. Illusion betokens the true way here as well. Ah, this time it's that way. Aha, okay. There we go. I'm going to read it again just in case, but I assume it's the same. Illusion, yes. Illusion betoken, and that's illusion-y. Come on. Did I solve a puzzle on my own? I did. It wasn't particularly hard, but I'm taking it. They all count. Is that it now, or am I going to have to do it again? Oh, hang on. Illusion betokens the true path. Right, now let's find the illusion. There's the illusion. Da, 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 da. Oh, no, don't distract me. I'm trying to do my riddles. It's a good job these guys are so easy. Or easy for me. Oh, what's that? That looked a bit illusion-y. Let me just check. Yeah, that definitely looks like the most illusion, or the most, like, it looks like something's there when it's not, is it? We are... whoa! We are just stuck in the snow. Anything else we think we can see is definitely not real. Illusion betokens the way. Illusion? Hello? Oh, there you are. Hello. The Gate of Gigas. The colossal gate bears a time-worn inscription. Read the inscription. Gigas Summoner, gate's power is yours to claim. Beyond the one gate lies sacred Giruvegan. Over the one gate, the Gigas hold sway. Okay. I will touch the... strong magic binds the gate. It will not open. Maybe Ash has to do it? It will not open. Maybe I have to equip a certain... maybe I have to equip the Dawn Shard? They've used that trick before in the game. Annoyingly, it's going to reduce my magic down to 0, isn't it? But it's going to be really annoying if it turns out that it doesn't even work. Damn it. I've just reduced my magic to 0 for nothing. Have I got anything else? Okay, I had to do it again. I'm sorry. Oh, what? I was going to say I had to do it again. I had to Google. Oh, no. What? Okay, hang on. I have to Google, and I'm supposed to use Belias, but I haven't got any mischarges, presumably because of that stupid Dawn Shard. Hopefully the Ether has brought one of them back. Or what? Okay, it's brought a bit of one back. I'm gonna have to use a couple of Ethers on myself to get one bit. Oh, come on. I can't even go away and fight, because if I do, I might just lose where I am. I don't want to. I can afford to waste. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is such a waste. I can afford to waste these though, because I'm sure there's a shop somewhere that sells ethers, and money's not really a huge issue for me anymore. Not since I did all those hunts. Since I did all those hunts, I had like an absolute mammoth amount of loot, and I sold it. Like now, I've got like 100 and something thousand. Although that could go very quickly, because you know, I'll go to the next shop and every weapon will be 20,000 each, and it'll be gone in 5 seconds. Right. Now what? Now touch the gate? Yes, here we go. I would have, yeah, I had to look that up. Honest, you know, gotta be honest. I'd have never figured that out in a million years. That was the worst riddle ever. The worst clue. I mean, the other riddle was fine. That was easy. That was the worst clue ever. To is he known as Gigas? I don't know. Like, I don't get. I didn't get that at all. But it looks like this is the gateway to Giruvegan. How the question is, how did Sid get in here? Has he got a Belias up his sleeve? The ancient city of Giruvegan. I mean, I assume there is only one Belias. How did anyone get in here except us? Or maybe any Esper will do?
On the farthest shores of the River of Time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist.
What is it, Fran?
The mist runs thick here.
Like on the Leviathan?
Do not worry, I will behave myself. The mist here is cooled.
Yeah, she went a bit wild on the Leviathan.
I sense something like the shadow here.
Fena. It appears Sid has yet to arrive. We'll lie in wait for him here.
So we're not going inside?
Not unless you want to end up twisted. Like the old man.
I thought Giruvegan was just another city.
Something there.
You know, it's just a plain old city. It's Rex again. I'm joking.
What is it?
She can see him. Let's follow her.
I hope she can see a crystal. No, she can't. Okay, let's proceed onwards. Ah, I can see a crystal. There we go. This has probably been a longer episode than, I'm not sure how long it is, but it's probably longer than usual, that's for sure, because I rambled a lot. I got lost a lot, but we finally did make some progress. I did kill a boss, and we finally made it to Giruvegan. So this is what we're going to be doing next time. Or maybe we could do a bunch of some more hunts. Oh, I do want to go and fight. I want to have a go at Gilgamesh. I've got a feeling the way it's been built up by some people that he's going to be super, super hard and I'm going to get completely annihilated. But I'll give it a go anyway. So leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, peeps.